Oh, we're live. We are live. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey,
So,
hey.
y'all, I got company. I have company today. We've been talking about this candy. I've got Miss Genevieve here. I got Tara here. Pennsylvania and Canada, correct?
Yep.
So,
Yes.
when, when we first got this candy, y'all, I went and pulled the information sheets on the candy because I'm really just surprised. No, I'm surprised with me because somebody's got back feed, but I'm surprised with me with how the candy has helped me. What about y'all?
Yes.
You can talk. It's okay. You don't
It's
have to be
yes,
I'm
afraid.
it's
very
working.
excited about
It's
the kid.
working. It's working. I
Well,
love the
Miss G,
candy.
what'd you say?
I love the candy. Oh my gosh. It's my
Tell me
best
about it.
Yeah,
friend.
it is.
Oh girl, the candy. All right. And I was in love with the candy, but we moved into 2024 and like I had this vision. 2024 was gonna be my transformation year. So I hit it hard. But I didn't eat any more candy. I just kind of got consistent and that kind of thing. I still do the recommended 2 pieces of candy a day, but I done lost 9.2 pounds since the 1st of January
Are you
with the
serious?
candy.
Oh wow, that's good, man. I listen. Tell us what you're doing first of all.
What am I doing? I get up in the morning and I wasn't a breakfast. I'm trying to get a lot healthier and a lot more consistent. So with the candy, they say eat it with your 2 biggest meals. So I eat like a brunch kind of thing around 10 o'clock. So I do 30 minutes before that, I take the candy and I drink the recommended 20 ounces of water and then go in there, make my little breakfast, and I'm not even tempted to like go for the fried potatoes and none of that good stuff. I just have like a egg and just be a good girl. Cause it's like I can be bad. The
I
candy's
know,
keeping me honest.
man. What
And
about
then
you?
I have another one in the afternoon. But what I'm finding is like I ate this morning, but I haven't eaten again. I'm gonna have to make myself have that second meal because I don't want to be unhealthy. So after we get off of here, I'm gonna make myself go in there and get it. But you almost have to make yourself eat.
I did that today. We were on training for a little while, and then I went upstairs to get me something to eat. And I'm just in the kitchen looking for something to make sure I eat,
Yep.
not even wanting to eat. What about you, Tara?
Yeah, that was like me today. Like I didn't eat breakfast this morning because I knew I was gonna have a piece of candy. So then I had a late lunch, but then I had like cucumbers and cheese. I was like, I'm not hungry, but I'm gonna eat something to say that I ate something.
Yeah, we
That
gotta be healthy.
But the candy been suppressing my appetite. So I used to when I made the first time when we first got them candy, I made that salad, had that piece of candy, then ate that salad. I couldn't even eat the whole salad, and that was a medium-sized salad, like a small.
yeah,
Yep.
that's exactly
And
what
that's
I'm
how I
talking
eat all.
about.
But that's how I eat all the time.
Wow, Miss Genevieve, I
The
saw
small
you early.
portions is how I eat.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the candy forces you to eat in small portions because you ain't hungry anymore. You're just not. Miss Genevieve,
Yeah.
I heard you. I know you've got your health journey going on. And you're 71, correct? Are you,
Yes. So
are
I
you,
am
oh, you're
71 years young.
71 years young, she is. So at your age, a lot of people won't even start a health journey. They just think it is okay to just keep, whatever doing. I don't know. I mean, I'm not that age, but even at 50, where I am now, some people are just, well, I'll be fine. And honestly, people think that the words I'll be fine. They literally gonna be fine just because they said so. But
Nah, they're not gonna be fine. They're not gonna be fine. That weight like stunts the quality of your life. And I did it. I did it for decades. I took care of everybody else and but didn't make myself a priority, and it caught up with me, and I had to face reality and get it done. It's not good.
Yeah, your journey. So, mine is to get down to 175 because I really want to get off the last little bit of medication that I'm on. And I know whatever the doctor says he's going to do, okay, cool, but at the end of the day, I want to be off the medication. I really do. But I understand, having open heart surgery, I know that comes with some type of attachment, they say, to some medication. But we'll see. We'll see. But I know you have your own testimony as far as what your own health journey. And yeah, I know where you started and I know where you are right now. And I don't know if you want to share that with anybody, because this is what I want everybody to understand. And I appreciate everybody jumping on here today. Please tag someone.
Yeah.
Please share this live, because we have a panel, we have a panel here today. I'm 51 years old. Miss Genevieve is 71 years young. And Tara, you're 35, right, honey?
You're 35.
36.
36. She's in Canada, so we have a little bit. We have a little bit of delay, so that's why it's not like we're stuck. We're just waiting. So she's 36. I'm 51, and Miss Genevieve is 71. But with all of that, and we're women, we're Black women. There's something going on, which is bad health with me, bad health with you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this because Tara just, baby, don't cry. But Tara, because I need you to talk about this today, Tara. Okay. Tara lost her mom and her grandmother in less than 6 months, correct? Or was it 6 to 7 months?
It was like 3 or 4 months apart. Because my mom died in March, and then my grandmother died in June.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through the phase of putting myself around where my positive was. So that gave me the strength that I needed during my journey to make it through to every day, to not want to get up and be having to take care of everybody else and not knowing how I was going to do it. I went from working full-time to working part-time, taking care of my sister, plus having to now take care of my grandfather. So it's like it was a big shift in a little bit of time. But through all of the prayers of our team and all of their strength rubbing off on me, helped me get through the things that I needed to get through, even when days I felt like I couldn't do it. So I still got on my training. We had training. I had a house full of people here. I put on my computer. I sat at my computer, turned off my camera because people were walking back and forth, and I listened to my training. And I cried, and I listened, and I cried, and I listened. But through all of it, I knew that God would never leave me or forsake me, and that everything that I was doing, even though it's going to take a process and it's going to take a little while, but it's going to help me get to where I want to be, to grow everything else that I'm doing. So I'm making 2024 the year of me, and to build my brand and my business the way that I want to build it. And that way
know.
I won't have to work for someone else. Because I
I
know
know.
that my grandparents had me set up so I don't have to work, but I'm not that girl that don't want to work. So that's why I keep myself busy. Well, I really don't have to work if I don't want to.
And to keep yourself healthy so that you don't repeat,
Yes.
so that you don't repeat what has happened,
Being active.
Mhm. Yeah.
you know. And that's the thing, y'all. We have to really take ownership and responsibility of where we are. We
Yeah.
really do.
Gotta face it.
She's 36 years old. I was 38 when I had emergency, when I had to have my open heart surgery.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I was 30, I was just 2 years older than she is. So, you know, a lot of times we'll do what we want to do at a young, we do what we want to do from 20 up to 40 or 20 to 30. But what I didn't realize was everything that I was doing in my body beginning at the age of 20, you don't see that until you hit about 35. That's what happened. I mean, I'm like looking and thinking about, I'm like, wow, that and that. Everything that I did in my 20s came back and to haunt me and nearly took my life at age 38. Now, I'm not saying this to scare anybody, but I know one thing, health is important.
It is.
Health is important. Miss Genevieve, you got a really powerful
It is.
history, say history, and I do want you to share that with
Okay.
and the reason being is because the reason it does have something to do with our products, but it don't have anything to do with our product. It's reality. It's reality. And I think what your story is sets the tone for what happened to me, and it sets the tone for what has happened in Tara's life as well. Would you share that with us?
Okay. All right. A little bit. Oh, we gotta go way back, way back. I always refer to myself and people in my same season as seasoned individuals. We don't use that old word. You know, we don't go there. We're seasoned. We got a little wisdom behind us, but where I started, when you look back on it, you kind of think you were in fairy tale land somewhere, because I actually got married 2 days after high school graduation. Did that and ended up in an abusive, physically abusive marriage where I had to run for my life and grab my child up. I scooped him up off the street and into my car and kept rolling, and actually had to go to every police station on my way home because I thought my ex-husband now was right behind me to take my life. But got through that, and but now I'm in a situation where I have got to raise this child by myself because I don't want nothing from him, and had to do it. So you do the whole school thing, and I actually have a bachelor's in computer science, and I wrote computer code for 25 years, and then corporate America stabbed me in the back. They just said, we don't need you anymore. You work night and day, like sometimes 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then they just say, we don't need you anymore. So then I transitioned into teaching. So, and I love teaching. I am a special ed teacher and I love it. I love that whole education thing. But in that whole trek of my teaching career, I ended up with breast cancer and had to go through that. Praise God, I didn't have to have chemo, but I did have radiation. And now I've got, I don't know how many women out there who had radiation treatment for breast cancer. There's a syndrome out there, and you really need to look out for it. It's like, it's a delayed reaction to the radiation. I had my radiation in 2015. So we're talking 8 years. 8 years later, the tissue in the breast has a reaction in it. And so now I'm battling getting that whole tissue thing back where it's supposed to be. But I don't let that keep me down. And I think a lot of it has to do with the community of my business partners. We are a family. This is much, much more than an avenue for making money. I mean, we make money. We do. We make good money. But that whole community thing where we have each other's back, we do. We have each other's back in good times and in bad times. And I love it. I love the products, and I love my business partners. Yeah. So that's kind of my backstory.
Well, when we were, like I said, we were, you had mentioned this a little while ago. And I remember when we were on a Zoom last month, and you told us about the situation, what had happened. And I was like, what are we? I was like thinking to myself, is Satan? First of all, Satan is a lie, and we are not having that. We
ain't having that.
We're not having that. So y'all, we were talking about all of our different products. And I actually have some O2 drops here. So I'm gonna put
Yes, she told me to try to,
yeah, we're gonna start treating that with the O2 drops as well. But guys, let me tell you something. We're not making any income claims. We are not making any curing. We're not making any type of mitigation saying that our products cure anything. Our products actually aid and or help in different areas. And what I really want us to talk about is, and thank you for sharing that and getting, getting personal. And for a long time, Miss Genevieve wouldn't talk about her story. She didn't think that it was important, and it was something that none of us knew about her. And I'm so glad that she shared it with us. But what we're about to talk about right now is this doggone candy.
Yeah.
The candy. I was looking up some of the benefits of it earlier, and I was looking at some of the ingredients, which one of them was like, is it Ciccus? Is that, I think that's how you say it. I think it's Ciccus, Cicca. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is this? And why is it? Because I was looking at my own, I'm going to show everybody. I got to show us. I was looking at my before and after.
It's amazing. Amazing. You got to see that. You got to see that.
Let me pull it on up right now. My back, this is going to sound funny, but I'm going to show y'all my backside. Literally my back. It's really literally my back. And the reason being is because for many years, I've always tried to lose weight, and I just couldn't I couldn't get it done. I couldn't, where is it? Here it is right here. Let me share my screen real quick. I'm going to share my screen because what this is doing is ridiculous, but not ridiculous. Okay. First of all, now there's no way in the world I would show all this. Okay. Because this is just plain ugly. It is. It's just plain ugly. So I've been trying to lose weight in my legs for a long time. And I would tell people, y'all, I have turkey legs. Turkey legs are real big, right? Or dinosaur legs. But I've been trying to lose weight in my legs for a long time. And I can look at this, and this didn't really, but with me walking the 30 minutes a day, it has helped. But when I really started when I started eating that candy, it started burning fat in my doggone legs. And I wouldn't, now I'm to the point to where I'm not even embarrassed about my legs anymore, because I now know that what I'm doing is working, and I'm expecting, not hoping, but I'm expecting my legs to get even smaller. And I know one day we'll be able to look at my legs and see pretty legs with I'm promised to get some sun so they won't be so yellow, but I know I'm going to get to the point to where I will have, you know, my some calves built up. But this is what I'm talking about. And I was like, how, you know, honestly, like I wasn't doing back exercises. It had to be the candy. So I'm like, okay, well, there's your back. Now I'm looking at my face. And you know, this is a size small shirt. This is a 2XL. Now I'm right here, I'm a size 22. This is a size small. I'm a size small right here. And the thing is, I'm like, you know, I get it. And I believe in the candy. But sometimes, and I'm not even the kind of person that I need to understand a whole lot of stuff. But I did go and look. So I'm looking, I'm looking at some of the benefits. I went deep today. I went down, and I'm like, okay, what does African mango? What does African mango do? What does that say, Miss Genevieve?
It improves both weight reduction and metabolic. What is that? I'm dyslexic.
I don't know. Parameters.
At the end of the study, they had lowered their blood weight, body fat, and their LDL, cholesterol, blood glucose, and their cholesterol.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, what? I said, no, that thing didn't say no LDL cholesterol.
That's the bad one, right? That's the bad one.
Yes, that's the bad one. And I'm like, I can't wait to get my blood work done. I cannot wait to get that, because the last time I went, this joker increased my cholesterol medication because my blood pressure had gone up to stroke level. So I guess he was like trying to take care of everything at the same time.
Yeah, that candy ain't playing. That candy
ain't playing. Improved weight reduction, metabolic parameters. At the end of that study, the people had lower body weight, lower body fat, lower LDL cholesterol, and the blood glucose and the plasma total cholesterol.
Did you see in the clinical studies that they did that when that whole group of people, and they did multiple studies, but the people had lost 28 pounds in that 10-week clinical study?
I saw that. Yes.
Amazing.
So then I started looking. So that what we just looked at was benefits from African mango, which is one of the main ingredients. That's the first ingredient listed here. The second ingredient listed is the cissus. Is that right? Maybe I spelled it wrong.
I think it's cissus.
It is cissus. I got to make sure. I don't want to be on here and you know, we got the wrong stuff up on the screen and you know, CISSUS. Yep, this is it. I'm like, are you serious? It helps with hemorrhoids, obesity, allergies, asthma, bone loss, gout, diabetes, and high cholesterol. So those two main ingredients alone does this. It helps. That's why. And I was like, you know, we're going to talk about some more benefits that the candy does. But I was really trying to figure out how in the world is it doing all that? Seriously, because I ain't never heard of that before. And I haven't, not saying that it doesn't, you know, not saying that it's correct, but those are the ingredients. And those are the type of things that this candy is doing for us that we didn't even know about. I didn't realize.
Right, but you know, that's why they call it a weight management candy. A lot of times I think of it as a health management candy.
That's probably what they need to call it from now on.
Yes, all that stuff.
So I definitely want to introduce you guys to the Candy Cleanse system. We're going to give you just the rundown, the quick rundown of what it is and how it might help you as well with your health journey. Now, I get it, because a lot of people, some people don't need to lose weight, but they're still eating the candy.
Mm-hmm.
You know why they're eating the candy, don't you?
Because it improves the health, overall health.
It does. What were you about to say, Tara? We can't hear you. Unmute. Go ahead.
It's good. The candy is just that good.
Now, it is good.
That was very good.
It's
It
good.
was simple. It's simple. It is good. It is. So here's what I want. So this is what we're gonna. I want to really let you guys know what this is. Miss Genevieve, would you do the honors?
Okay, well, we're gonna talk a little bit about the Candy Cleanse system. What the Candy Cleanse system is made up of: two components. You've got the weight management chews, and you've got the detox. And it really, really works. We talked about a little bit about the candy in terms of it curbs your appetite. It stops all those nagging food cravings, and it actually burns fat. It burns fat while you're sleeping. Yes, that Candy Cleanse, what it is, it's juice, it's candy, and it's easy because you just eat candy and drink juice and lose weight, maintain weight, get healthy. Yes. So it decreases your appetite, the cravings, and it decreases the cravings. It actually boosts your metabolic and your thermogenic rate. What the metabolics is the rate in which your body burns energy. You know how when you were young and a teenager and they said you could eat anything and it just didn't make you gain weight, and now you just look at cheesecake and you blow up? Well, the candy increases that metabolic rate. Now the thermogenics, it's actually burning the fat. It tells the body not to convert the fat not to convert the food that you're eating into fat. It turns it into energy, that burn, like, especially now, I'm in the East Coast, that metabolic rate to like keep you warm. So, and the warmer that your body is, the more energy that it's burning and the more weight that you're losing. Now, the next thing it says that it helps to block blood sugar. And we make no medical claims. We really don't make any medical claims. But from my experience, and I have a lot of family members that have high blood pressure that are eating the candy, and it's lowering their blood sugar. It's actually, I get my A1. My doctors, because of my size, I get my A1C done every 4 months. And when I went the last time, it was like down. It's sitting at like 5.7 now. It was like 6.2. And my doctor's like looking at me like it said, whatever you doing, you just keep doing it. That's because the candy is blocking the sugar conversion. And it helps to improve the insulin system in your body. And that's the same thing as the way you're processing the blood sugar. All that insulin, where people with diabetes have to take insulin, this is actually helping that whole system work. Remember, we make no medical claims, but this is just based on testimonies and what my friends and my families with diabetes are telling me and what I've experienced. And it helps your cardiovascular and blood sugar health. Now, Roz can talk about that cardiovascular because she's got that experience with that. But anything, especially as you get older, I want this ticker to like be doing what it's supposed to do for a long, long time. And the candy helps with that. Yeah. Yes. So it says fast acting weight management candy. That's what it is, because I told you I lost 9.2 pounds since the beginning of the year. What's that? 11 days. I'm actually losing more than a pound a day. Now that's fast. It's made with natural, safe, clinical ingredients. That's those clinical studies that we were talking about back on the previous side. They've studied this stuff, and so they're not just like pulling this information out of the air. They've actually got panels of people that they put on it and then study them, and it's delicious. Absolutely amazing. There's like 2 flavors in the original bag. This is one of the original bags, because this was the salted caramel and the raspberry, right? So that one, the orange bag, is the salted caramel and the the vanilla cream. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna apologize right here, right now. I'm gonna apologize. For all the people that had to watch me eat the candy. My family tells me, don't eat that candy on camera. I can't help it. Like, first, I try to talk about the candy, and I try to take a piece of candy. Like, this is what I do. I take a piece of candy, and I say, I'm just going to show the candy. I'm not going to eat it. But then, it's so good. Oh, my gosh, it ends up in my mouth, and it, like, strings all. Oh, my God, the candy is amazing. But I digress. Can you tell my family says I'm just a little dramatic? Yeah. But anyway, back to the slides. All right, yeah, it lowers. All right, it's low in fat. It don't have no fat in it. You can read. It's got the ingredients. This stuff they listed all right here. You can read it. It's got all the low stuff. It's gluten free. So all you people that's watching your gluten, and I have no gluten in it. Low sodium. So if you're watching your salt intake, you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't have that MSG. You know, MSG is that stuff back in the day, and they still doing some products, put in there to make it taste good. They don't have to make this stuff taste good, because all natural stuff, it is really good. And it doesn't have any artificial sweeteners in it. So it's healthy. We don't need no junk. Drink to shrink. Drink to shrink. I don't have my bottle here. All right. Rosal, yes, she got her bottle there. Drink to shrink. That's what Drink to Shrink is. It's a detox. It's a detox drink that's made of 9 all natural herbs. I'm going to let somebody else read that list, because I told you I'm dyslexic, and to look at them words is I don't want to like scramble them all up. So I'm not.
It's okay. I got it. It's okay. We're talking about persimmon leaf, holy thistle, blessed thistle, malva leaf, marshmallow, blessed thistle, papaya, and ginger, and chamomile, and myrrh. And what's so powerful about these ingredients is that all of them help with either they range from inflammation to for helping to breathe. I know I said inflammation, breathing, detoxifying. It detoxifies your liver, your colon, your kidneys, all of your organs. It goes from the head to toe. And when I say cellular level, y'all, I mean cellular level. It helps to clean your skin. So basically, I'll tell you just like this. Drink to Shrink is a detox juice that gently cleanses all of your major organs of toxins, waste, parasites, to get them all working at optimal level. And what it does, it also revs up your metabolism to lose weight. It helps to lower A1C levels, high blood pressure, and cholesterol, just to name a few additional benefits from it. And that, you want me to turn it back over to you, or you want me to keep on?
Wait a minute. Let's go back to the inflammation.
Okay.
Now, inflammation, I got it. I got that. I didn't say this in my little introduction, but a year and a half ago, I was in this crazy car accident, and both my legs was crushed. Ended up in a rehab center, like a nursing home kind of thing. They had to lift me out of bed because they want no weights on my leg. So anyway, I didn't have the Drink to Shrink while I was in the rehab center, and they could not get my inflammation under control. Once I got back home, I started back on my drink to shrink. And I don't even have to take the inflammation medicine that they were giving me. That stuff really works. It does, especially the inflammation. So if you got some aching knees and that swelling, it's got you. It's got you.
Wow. So the last little part about the detox is it is all natural. It's 100% organic, caffeine free. It is a natural detox. Like I said, I named the 9 herbs, and it can be considered as a weight management tea. We've got tons of results, mine included. I was a size 22. I'm now a size 10. I've gone from 242 pounds. Let me tell you guys something, because sometimes people will lead you a little bit away from the truth, or you're wondering, but I'm going to tell you the truth. Have I always, when I first started my journey, because I've been on this journey for a couple of years. Roz, have you been on this tea the whole time? Yes. I started drinking the tea when I was a size 22, 242 pounds. I've been drinking it all along. And when I stopped and I thought that I could handle what was going on, and I thought I was there. I thought I had the disciplines and the good habits to keep me going in the right direction. But when I stopped drinking the drink to shrink, what happened was my blood pressure spiked, and it stayed in 2 times in particular. It was stroke level 2 times, and I regulate it, keep it regulated by keeping the toxins out of my body.
Yeah.
And with me drinking the drink to shrink, it keeps me from eating from those old bad habits I had, those food addictions that I was dealing with at the beginning of my journey. That is how I was able to keep myself away from doing those things. This is Amy. Amy has she had a muffin top. No, now she doesn't. This is Raquel. Raquel did a 30-day challenge, guys. The 30-day challenge with the candy. So the clinical, where they did the test of losing 28 pounds in 10 weeks, Raquel did that. Raquel did that thing. Yes, we've got many other people who have who have their own results. We've got Kelly. This was her stomach before. This is her stomach now. It's clearly different. Clearly that stomach is gone. Miss Charlene, honestly, she told us, she told the truth. She said, I don't really believe in that tea. I don't think that's going to work, right? I don't think this candy is going to work either, until she started using it. She's 66 years old, and boy, does she look so much stronger. She does. And this is Erica. Erica was she'd had enough, and it was enough is enough. And I think a lot of us need to get to that point as well. You know, enough is enough. We've got couples, grandparents. We've got people who looks as if they are aging backwards, which is Nina. So Nina is 50 here. And right here, she was either 38 or 40 something, okay? But either way, I don't care if she was 49 here. She doesn't look like she's 50 here, right? So lots of people are drinking the drink and they're eating the candy. And there's people really have decided, you listen, I know that this works. And yes, most people are skeptical. Most people are skeptical, and that's just a way of life. And I don't have it. I don't have anything against anybody if you are skeptical. But let me ask you this: how do you really value your health, or do you value your health at all? And I think that's a question that people really need to answer right now. We're in 2024. There are a lot of things going on in the world. There are a lot of things being dumped in the air. There are a lot of sicknesses going around. And one thing I can tell you about our products is, you know, I had a little head cold a couple of weeks ago, right? I know if it wasn't for our products and drinking this tea every single day, and drinking the B cardio every day, I probably would have ended up in the hospital somewhere, really, really, really sick. But the products work. The products work. And you know, sometimes people are like, well, you know, it looks like you're just, you know, selling products. I'm not trying to sell products. I'm trying to sell better health to people.
Yeah. That's what we do. That's what we do.
I'm gonna let you close it out, Miss Genevieve.
All right, guys. So what hopefully you found some value in the information that we've shared with you today. The Candy Cleanse system, like we said, it is made up of candy and juice. So that candy is going to curb your appetite, it's going to get rid of the food cravings, it's going to burn fat. The juice is going to detoxify your body with all those benefits we said. So I want you to get back with the person that shared this video with you. It's real affordable. It's one of the most affordable weight loss or weight management treatment. I had a friend that wanted to get those shots. You know, they told her that it was $500 a shot for the weight loss shot. I said, oh, no. We got something. We got some candy that works. All right, so get back to the person that told you to jump on this Zoom, and we hope to answer your questions, and we hope to support you because we are here for you because it's all about you.
And that's it. Thank you so much,
That's it.
guys. Thank you, ladies.
Bye-bye.